Welcome to Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, the talk show that gets women and men to really talk. With your hosts, Christina Ferrare, Griffin, Sam Phillips, Dr. Drew Pinksy, and Rondell Sheridan.
We're back with the co-creator of Handwriting Insights. Her name is Paula Sassi, and she says that your handwriting can actually reveal the secrets in your relationship. Now, all of us are here, so why don't you tell us what our handwriting actually reveals about us, Paula? Okay. What have you found out?
Well,
Let's start with Christina.
We're starting out with a gentle one with Christine, okay? She has very rounded writing, so she's a very amiable type. Warm, loving, caring, but there's a lot of activity going in the lower zone, which is the material physical area. And so in her F, the way she swirls it around.
What does that mean, activity in my lower area?
Just what it means, just the way you said it. That's what it means.
I told her about my Greek husband. I told her that.
It's sex and money. You're very comfortable with money right now. You're feeling very secure. But in your signature, in the F, it curls around. There's a lot of concern and care about how you present yourself. And your capital I, which is your personal ego, shows that there's a bit of trauma in both the male and female role models you've experienced through your life.
Is that true?
Yes, it's very true.
Is it really? Yes. She's dead on with everything?
Yes.
And including the lower half?
Oh, yes. And she has a very Jackie O type of personality.
Wow. She does.
Okay, dear. Now we go. Now look at the circles in this writing all over the place, especially in the capital I, which is that ego, and in the signature. And in handwriting, we call these magic circles of protection. So she really goes into herself. It's a lot of creativity, but it's a lot of personal protection. And that's because of those T's and D's in your writing that are very tall and looped. It shows a lot of sensitivity. So you get hurt easily, but you're a fighter. You're going to come right back. I mean, you're not going to shrink. Christina would go, oh, I'm sorry, and you would say, hey.
You're so right. Isn't that the truth? Is she right? Is she right? Yes, I am.
Yeah, and you were the driving type. She was the amiable type. Sam is the every kind of type.
We've heard that about her. Every or any.
But she's colorful. Her writing is very artistic. She's a wonderful artist. You see the color in the writing, the sharp points on the M shows quick, sharp mind. Lower zone has a lot of fullness in it, so there's the creativity. And she's more of an influencing driver, but has analytical as well. So just all-around kind of person.
Wow. Let's get to Dr. Deep over there.
Well, wait a minute. The doctor. Well, is that true, though, Sam?
Yeah, I want to say it's absolutely true. Thank you.
Is it really?
Quite the artist.
Now, but before we
Sam's like, don't leave me out. I know. I'm like, wow.
Before we get into Dr. Drew, because he's a doctor, how is this? Can you understand his handwriting?
First of all, he did write clearly, and he's a printer. Ha ha. A lot of men print. And this is, of course, a scientific side, but printing is also an emotional cover-up.
What am I covering?
Well, your feelings. You're covering your feelings. And he is an analytical type, but it's rounded. It's not real sharp. So he is an understanding, caring analytical type. He's not going to be too attacking. The capital I is very strong. It shoots upwards.
Yeah, what is that? That's a doctor's signature.
He's going to catch you in his little web of influence.
Moment. That's what
We always said that you'd be the only one left standing on the island.
We did.
That's pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Now, what about Rondell? Because
Rondell.
came on the show once.
Rondell.
Wait,
Okay,
let's
let's focus on the ego. We got the capital I there, the ego, and we see that there's a problem there with females. You see how that's very thin there. So Mama didn't give him enough loving and care. She might have been busy. She might not have been there.
She was busy. She wasn't there, but I had love.
And in the D, you see that nice little splotchy mark there that's very sexual. And then he's also very sensitive. So what he needs, this man needs a sexy mama. And he will be happy. Someone that can take care
Right. So, right there.
Stick around. When we come back, one of our relationships will be put to the handwriting test, and you're going to meet one of our better halves. Which one of it is? Which one of it is? Who is it?
Next, which host mate says this about her man?
Here's a cave dweller. I need a vacation.
And we're back with handwriting analyst Paula Sassi, and now it's time to meet Drew's better half. His wife of almost 10 years. Please say hello to Susan Pinksy. Hi, Susan. Welcome.
Oh, look at Mr. Lover over there. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Paula?
So, Paula, tell us about, tell them what they share together.
Thanks. Susan is the sanest one of our group here. A nice, controlled, rounded writing. She's a feeling type, but doesn't come on too strong. And what's really nice about it is her well-placed eye dots. It shows a loyalty and a dedication. On the other side, though, she's had her ups and downs. See her second capital I there has an X there, and that's the masculine side. And there's been disappointment with men. And she's always feeling just a little bit down sometimes. Her writing slants downward. Even though she's left-handed, it's still a little bit of, but yet she has a good sense of humor. You see that nice little whip in the P there in Pinksy? And so she comes through smiling, but really an easy person to live with. She can get along with anybody.
Is that true, Susan?
She says so.
Yeah?
She's easy to get along
No,
with.
we asked Susan, Drew, not you. We asked Susan.
Is that true?
Yes.
Most of the things that she said?
Yes.
Now, what about them as
They're
a
good
couple?
things.
Well,
say
you
about
know,
their
he's a little bit of a challenge because because of the cave dwelling. The problem is you can't fight with this man.
No.
Everything's you know, an intellectual discussion. You know, so you can't really get the good emotions going. But it's a really good match because she's not the hysteric type. She's very controlled and she handles it well.
Huh.
So they're a good
I
match
try.
in that respect.
So do you think that she's basically nailed your marriage and capsuled it in a handwriting analysis?
Yes. He is a cave dweller. I need a vacation.
Maybe you need a sabbatical.
But you do see the two of them being really compatible, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's nothing, you know, what I always look for is the pathology in
Okay.
people, and that's what really the problem is in relationships.
Now, wait a minute. Now,
What?
Drew's turning a little red. So, Susan, what's one of the little deep things? Because we've known him for a while, but what's one of the little things, that little dark secret that you can tell us about Drew? Just a little dark thing that...
Don't look at me. Just go ahead and tell him, whatever it is.
Go ahead, because we're going to razz him for it. for the
Drew is
rest
a
of
sex god in my eyes. Every day.
You guys are excused.
I feel like we should say, hold a man.
Dr. Drew! We'd like to thank our guests for stopping by today. Thank you all. Susan, thank you for being here. Pamela Anderson, Natalie Rattano, and of course the audience and you at home for watching.
Thanks to all of you at home. We'll see you next time, right here. Mars, Venus,